wish someday there'd be an animal church. So Lassie could go and we do.
Yeah, and Mike could go too.
And Willie Brewster could bring her goose.
Yeah.
Now that'd be an interesting sight. No doubt the sermon would be delivered with a bark, bark, bark and an honk, honk, honk.
But that way Lassie wouldn't have to be left out alone on Sunday.
Well, being alone once in a while is good for all of us. It gives us a chance to meditate.
Well, maybe that's what Lassie does while we're at church. I'll have dinner ready in just a few minutes. Fancy chocolate fudge layer cake or lemon meringue pie. But, oh, here, I'm sorry. We're going to serve refreshments after the groundbreaking ceremonies for the church social hall, and thank you, just trying to figure out what I should bring. Certainly am glad that the church is getting its building started.
Seems like a big project for a small community.
And we're not glad about it.
Because they got to dig up the churchyard to build it.
And that's why we're not having our Sunday school carnival. Why couldn't they build it some other day?
Well, it depends upon the contractor's schedule. They want to finish before the rainy season starts.
Say, why couldn't we have it in our yard?
Yeah!
Here?
In our barnyard?
Well, why not?
We can have pop and ice cream.
Just like they were going to have in the churchyard.
Oh, we could even put up booths. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Well, now, I've heard everything. Paul, you know, we got that North 40 to do and the pruning. Where are we going to get time to fiddle around with a carnival?
You're right. We don't have the time to spare.
Hey, you give up mighty easy, don't you?
You just sounded so convincing, Uncle Petrie.
Well, you gonna let these youngsters be cheated out of their carnival because of a few extra little chores in between our regular work? Well, no, sir. By golly, I won't allow that.
Well, if you don't think it'll be too much, I'm for it.
Look, if the Sunday school is supposed to have its carnival now, then I say they're going to have it. Hey, what?
What are they laughing at?
I guess they think something's funny.
Well, Timmy, it was a wonderful idea, and I'm sure that we'll all have a fine time. Hi, boys.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mrs. Martin.
I need 2 volunteers to taste some cookies I just made from a new recipe.
I volunteer.
Me too.
Good. In you go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Boomer. Your mother said you could stay for supper.
Yippee! My mom says they're going to give a prize for the best booth at the carnival.
Well, it's not a prize, Boomer. It's an honor. The one who has the best booth will help break ground for the new social hall.
It's like helping to build it.
That doesn't sound fair to me. I think the one that wins ought not to do anything.
Well, no, you don't build it. You just turn a little dirt and make a speech.
A speech?
Well, before you boys start worrying about your speech, don't you think you ought to decide what sort of a booth you're going to have?
Can we make one together?
Like Hazzie's?
Yes, if you like. That's a good idea. And the sooner you get started, the better.
What's that for?
A hammer to hammer nails.
I know that, but what'd Lassie give it to you for?
Well, she thinks we can have a nail hammering booth. Good girl, Lassie. I guess nail hammering's too hard.
Give me a nail. Let me try. No, it's too easy.
it's my turn.
That time she helped.
I guess she did sort of wiggle it around a little. Thanks, girl.
Ring toss is no good either.
You think of anything?
No, do you?
Mm-mm.
Timmy, Boomer, supper.
And we gotta beat the other kids.
Well, why is it so important to beat everyone?
'Cause we have to win the honor.
Oh, I see. Well, it's for a good cause. I guess we can encourage a little friendly rivalry.
You know, we once had a carnival with a goldfish pitching concession. How about that?
Goldfish?
How'd you grab onto them?
Onto them.
The goldfish. Weren't they pretty slippery?
Oh, no, you don't pitch the goldfish. You pitch pennies into a bowl that has a goldfish in it. And if you get the penny in, you get to keep the goldfish.
That sounds pretty good.
But where do we get the goldfish?
Well, there's some in the pet shop in Calverton.
Let's do that.
We'll need lots of balls.
You don't need real bowls. You can use quart cans and things like that.
Well, let's start collecting. May we be excused?
Yes, you may both be excused. Well, while they're collecting, I guess we better see what we can contribute to the White Elephant booth.
Got 3 jars.
Everybody was using theirs.
Or they already gave them away.
I'll tell you what, son. There's some empty coffee cans up above the workbench in the barn. You can empty those out into paper bags and use them.
How many do we have, Dad?
Oh, I don't know, son. But Boomer, I'll bet you could find some over at your house, too.
That's right. My mom said we had a whole bunch of them. I gotta go home now. Thanks for supper. Goodbye.
Bye, boy.
Bye, Boomer.
Goodbye, Boomer.
We can really get started tomorrow.
Timmy, come on now, dear. It's time you got to your studying.
I'll go get my book, Mom. Come on, Lassie.
Oh, the trials and tribulations of carnival workers.
Hi, Dad, Uncle Petrie. Can we build our booth today?
We know just how we want it to be.
We certainly have a couple of eager beavers here.
Well, judging from the way you've been making cake for the cake booths, they're not the only ones.
Oh,
Hey, we'll have these booths up in no time flat. I remember a time once when I won a contest putting up a barn.
Here, let me show you something else we got.
oh, Paul. What is it? Oh, bunting. Oh, Paul, it's beautiful.
Can we have some of it on our booth, too?
Oh, we're going to have bunting on all the booths.
Not if we don't get on with unloading that stuff.
Coming, Uncle Petrie.
I've got cakes in the oven, too.
How about here?
Let me try.
You hit it.
Then it's too easy.
I missed.
That's good.
Now all we need is a goldfish. Let's ask Dad. He might drive us into Calverton.
Yeah, these ought to hold up for more than just this carnival.
Well, maybe the church can store them and use them again next year. They've always had to rent them in the past.
Now, that'll save them some money.
I'm ready to buy the goldfish, Dad.
Well, it'll have to wait till I get through here.
Have you figured out how many you're going to need?
Well, Boomer has $1, and I have 87 cents. How many do you think that'll buy?
Oh, about 8 or 10, I guess.
8 or 10? We got 60 jars.
Well, goldfish cost at least 15 cents apiece, you know.
Yeah, they aren't minnows, you know.
What are we gonna do?
Wait a minute. Minnows?
Minnows?
Uncle Petrie's got an idea. You could use minnows instead of goldfish.
And they do right well in captivity, meaning in their jars.
But who wants minnows?
Oh, it's really not the prize that counts. It's the game and the cause.
Are you two the best fishermen around here or not?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think you are. Now, why don't you go on down to the lake and catch about 100? And I'll wager you'll do as well with them as you would with goldfish.
Okay, let's go. Look who's coming. Phil, wonder what he's doing. Fishing?
Don't you tell him we're going fishing for minnows to use instead of goldfish.
I won't. He'd have to laugh on us.
Hi. What'd you catch? Fish. Hey, you get away from there, Lassie.
She doesn't eat raw fish. She just wants to see what you got.
'Cause she's a good fisherman, too.
He's got minnows, lots of them.
What do you got all those minnows for? For something.
You're not gonna eat them.
If you want to know, I'll tell you. I'm having a minnow pitching booth.
Come on.
I thought you were going fishing.
No, we got better things to do.
What have we got to do that's better?
Nothing.
We got our booth all built and the carnival's tomorrow. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Say, how about balloon popping?
Oh, say, that's a good idea. Oh, no, it's too late. Can't buy the balloons now. The store's already closed.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
I got something that'll make the rootin' tootin'est booth you ever saw. You wait right here. Excuse me, Lassie.
Well, what's that mysterious-looking contraption?
You'll see. Now, if this here group will just stay here a few seconds, mere fraction of a minute, I'll show you one of the mysteries of the ages. All of you except Emmy, that is. Come on, boy. Come, Lassie.
Mrs. Martin, how's that thing gonna help us get a booth?
Well, I don't know, Boomer. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
You know Uncle Petrie. When he gets his mind on something, he won't tell us till he's ready.
Will the chosen ones enter? May I present Swami Timmy. He knows all, sees all, and will tell the fortune of each and every one of you for the painfully small sum of just 1 penny.
Step right up, folks. Learn the future. Hello, Jenny. This is me, Timmy Martin. Will you please ring Bud Halsey's house? Hello, Bud. I wanted to remind you about the carnival. You're coming, aren't you? Well, they're going to have everything and something extra special. So bring all your brothers and sisters. Bye. Hello, Jenny. This is me again, Timmy. You're coming to the carnival, aren't you? Well, my mom's making her best cakes for the cake sale. Thank you. I'll tell her. And I'll tell her to save you a coconut layer. Bye.
You make your own price, but this is a very old antique, you know. Yeah, how you doing, Ruth?
Oh, pretty good, Uncle Petrie.
No sense keeping two in the attic.
There you are, Miss Simmons. Thank you very much.
How much have you got?
Only 16 cents.
I guess nobody wants to know their future.
Our chances of getting a fortune told around here.
You don't have to give us business just because I'm your son.
Oh, doesn't anybody want to have their fortune told?
They think we're just guessing.
Oh.
I know how you feel, Lassie, but... Say, I got an idea. No, we can't leave the booth.
It's all right. I'll mind the store.
Gee, thanks, Dad. Come on, Boomer, you too, Lassie.
Who'd have thought they'd fight to make a speech? Oh, well, the one with the winning booth gets to make a speech at the groundbreaking ceremonies.
Yeah, they're certainly an enterprising pair.
Here, here, step right up there, everybody. Who's next? Next? Who's next? Step right up there, everybody. Step right up. Here, here, everybody. Step right up, folks. Have your fortune told by the only dog swummy in the world.
Go on, ask any question. I want to know if I look funny with my braces. Will I look pretty after my teeth are straightened? Thank you, Swami.
Step right up. Don't be shy. Have your fortune told.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, looks like an awful lot of people will be eating cake tonight.
Everybody seems to be having a good time. Well, most of the booths are all sold out.
Well, there's one that's doing a lot of business. The Swami.
We almost got $1. And there's more kids yet.
Just goes to show you what a little imagination will do. Lassie is doing a land office business.
You heard the man, Lassie. What do you think?
She said yes. Next.
Well, now, Miss Brown, how about this? This is a very rare, well, it's a bird at least, but look nice on your mantelpiece. Yes, sir. It's, well, it's not too long and it's not too short. It ought to be just about right, huh? Well, I don't know. It's very cheap. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. Thanks very much. Oh, my, that looks delicious. I'll take that one.
Oh, thank you. Good. I'll put it in the box for you. What's the matter? Something wrong?
I can't find my wallet. I know I had it.
Well, just a minute. I'll come out and help you look for it.
shouldn't have carried that much money with me, but I was afraid to leave it at home. We've looked everywhere.
There's Paul. He'll tell us what to do.
Answer the question, Swami.
Well, I just can't believe that anybody would find it and not turn it in to us.
Well, under normal circumstances, I'd agree. But there are quite a few strangers around here. Maybe I better just look for it once more. Perhaps you skipped over it somewhere in your excitement.
Well, that's right. We have been pretty upset.
Now, would you take this into the house with you, please?
Oh, sure.
Have your fortune told by the only dog Swami in the world.
She's so good. Let's see her tell my fortune. She's not even looking for my fortune. I want my penny back.
Lassie, stop that. Lassie, get off there. Lassie.
Well, you made a mistake that time. I wanted you to take my wallet.
Let's see what you got in your pockets, you varmint.
There's my wallet.
You better call the sheriff, Uncle Petrie.
Yeah.
You others will get your wallets as soon as the sheriff gets here. He'll need them for evidence. And, well, the rest of you go on back and go on with the party, huh?
I'll bet if he came to Lassie, she would have told him that he was going to have a bad fortune. Wouldn't you, girl?
Take a look out here.
Oh, look. They're practicing for their big moment.
Now my partner, Boomer. Ralph Bates. Now I'd like to introduce Lassie, the only dog Swami in the world. She's going to help us break ground for the new social hall.
There, young fella. That ought to fix your wagon.
We'll see about that.
There you are, Lassie. Open up.
Give up?
No, siree. My fighting blood is just getting all boiled up now.
May I borrow my son's attention?
But, Mom, I gotta give Uncle Petrie another chance.
Oh, only for a minute, dear. I need his help. I have to make up my mind if this jelly's good enough to enter in the fair.
That I'd stop any game.
That's good, because I want your opinion, too.
Mommy.
Well, what's the verdict?
Well, it tastes like first prize jelly to me.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh, I'm not sure you can be trusted. Took you too long to make up your mind. Lassie hasn't even touched it. Well, that's the verdict.
I think Lassie's hearing something outside.
No, it's just the wind.
I'll open the door so she can see there's nothing there. Mom, Dad! Uncle Petrie!
Poor thing, it's half drowned.
Well, cats have 9 lives. I only got one. That wet kicks up my rheumatism. Let's close the
Oh,
door.
now, wait a minute. Couldn't we... Oh, come on, let's take it in just till we're sure the storm's over.
Of course.
But what about Lassie? Expect her to put up with the cat?
Oh, what a lovely yellow color.
Can we name him Mustard?
Yes, I think that's a very good name for him.
Let me examine that sick paw.
Can we keep him, Dad?
May we, dear?
May we keep him, Dad? Can we?
Well,
Lassie likes mustard, don't you, girl?
well, we'll give him a try.
Mustard's gonna stay.
Well, my diagnosis is that this cat must have sprained his paw.
Is it bad?
I know medicine that'll make him as good as new. We'll buy the ingredients in town tomorrow. Some jixonweed, Indian herbs, snake oil.
Dr. Petrie, would you mind prescribing a little sleep for Timmy? It's way past his bedtime.
Can Mustard sleep with Lassie and me?
No, dear. I think one pet in the room is enough.
Mustard sleeps in the barn. He's got a big job to do.
Can't he sleep with us until Uncle Petrie's medicine makes him well? Thanks, Dad. Come on, Lassie. Last one in bed is Lazy Bones.
Now, before you go to fish or play, remember...
I'll feed the chickens, sort the nails, and gather the eggs before I do anything.
Good boy. Well, let's get started. I want to get back by noon.
Just hold your horses, Paul. This won't take a minute. There. Now, just you stay there and take it easy. As soon as I get back from town, I'll brew up a salve. I'll have you good as new in no time. All right, wind her up.
Poor thing can hardly budge.
I'll move the saucer, so he'll only have to stick out his tongue. didn't mean to bother you. That old fly was buzzing around your head. I'll ask Mom for some more milk. Good girl. Take care of Mustard. Hi, Dad. Uncle Petrie, did you get the medicine for Mustard?
Sure did, boy.
He spent 65 cents of his own money picking out a mess of herbs.
Oh, you're a kind man, Uncle Petrie.
Oh, I'm kind, too. He spent an hour of my time picking that stuff out. Wait a minute, Lassie. Just as soon as Timmy helps me carry this stuff inside. All right, Lassie, now we'll see.
Paul, you give a look in that barn, and you'll take back what you said about my wasting your time picking out those herbs. Mustard, you're a real champion. That grain scavenger must have put up a pretty good fight, but it was no match for you. No, sir, not even with that injured paw. Mustard, the winner and new champion.
I apologize.
Yeah, what do you say, Mustard?
Now, if you can keep those pests from feasting on my corn, you'll be the star boarder around here. This calls for a celebration. Milk is on the house.
Come on, Lassie. Lassie, come on, girl.
Bring to a boil 6 times, cover tight, and leave to steep overnight.
You stir to the left 13 times and to the right 6.
No, twice right.
Oh, I stir twice the right. Sounds more like a prescription to open a safe rather than heal a cat.
Here, Lassie.
Thank you.
Well,
For valor in line of duty, for ridding our barn of a grain thief, we raise our glasses in a toast to welcome Mr. Mustard as a full-fledged member of the Martin family.
yes.
never did it before.
Well, we're gonna stay here the rest of the night?
Let's go to bed.
You didn't do it, did you, Lassie? You're no egg eater. Let's go, Lassie. Phew, that stuff smells.
Oh, worse the medicine smells, the quicker the patient gets well.
How much longer do we have to soak him?
Well, just about, now.
There we are. I got him.
Better, much better.
What happens now, Doctor?
Yeah, what he needs is a little gentle exercise so that leg won't stiffen up.
I'll take him.
All right, but no running or dashing about. Just easy and slow, you understand? All right.
Come on, Lassie. Come on. Come on, Lassie. No, Lassie. I don't want you to be mad at Mustard. I want you to be friends. Now, how about going for a walk? No, Lassie, not so fast. Uncle Petrie said Mustard had to walk slow. Come on, Mustard. Let's go, Lassie. Slow, Lassie, slow. I know you didn't bother those chickens. No, Lassie, you mustn't. Stop being jealous of Mustard. You have to be friends. You take it easy, Mustard. We'll wait for you on the other side of the woods. Bye. Come on, Lassie. Lassie, come on. No, Lassie, come on. We'll wait for Mustard over by those big trees. Lassie, come back! Lassie, you're a girl hero. You saved Mustard from that mountain lion. And you're bad. There's nothing wrong with your paw. I just saw you running and jumping. Come on, Lassie. Let's go home and tell him about Mustard.
Land's sake. Paul? Uncle Petrie? Poor Mustard. There now. Lassie, you stay there. Lassie, you stop that. Stop it this minute. Uncle Petrie. Hold Lassie, will you? She's after Mustard.
What happened?
Well, Lassie chased the poor cat. He limped over to me and, well, just look at him. Really, I don't know what's gotten into Lassie.
Lassie, Mustard's paw. It isn't. Lassie.
Whoa!
Catch your breath.
Now, take it easy, boy.
I got my breath now.
Go ahead.
A big mountain lion attacked Mustard, and he ran and jumped and everything. There wasn't anything wrong with his paw at all.
Now, Timmy.
But, Mom,
Mom says that Lassie chased the cat.
you don't understand. Lassie saved Mustard from a mountain lion. And then Mustard made believe he couldn't walk. And when I told him he was bad, he ran home.
That's some story, boy.
It's not a story. Mustard's a storyteller. Lassie never ate those eggs at all. Mustard did. And nothing's wrong with his paw at all. Lassie proved it.
Timmy, dear, you mustn't let yourself get so worked up.
But, Mom,
I know, dear. We think it's wonderful that you love Lassie so much.
Sure, son, but,
I have an idea. Let's just go into the house and simmer down, shall we? We can have some cookies and a nice drink to cool off.
Well, that's a first-rate idea.
Lassie! 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 I bet you she ran away. And I don't blame her. Lassie! 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 Lassie, it's me, Timmy. I don't believe you ate the eggs or chased the cat or anything. Lassie, I know you're in here. I saw your paw print. I don't like it in here. It's scary. Lassie! Lassie! I'm lost.
Yeah. I'm hungry enough to eat a steak raw.
Well, the menu is leftovers. Well done.
anything you do is well done. And I must say, there's nothing like a plow to sharpen a man's appetite.
Seems to me a couple of things are missing.
Now, Timmy,
Lassie.
I wonder what's keeping them.
Lassie, help me. Lassie, you're the best dog any boy ever had. And Mom and Dad and Uncle Petrie, they really love you. Please come home with me. I love you better than a million mustards.
You know, that boy hasn't been the same ever since Mustard set foot in this house.
It ain't fair to blame a cat for what a dog does.
You don't suppose Timmy's right, do you?
Oh, it's a little unbelievable.
Oh, my jam.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Who'd have believed it?
And Timmy didn't invent those stories. Any cat that can jump up to my jam shelf is well enough to do anything.
He also could have leaped up and gotten at those eggs in the chicken house.
Oh, Paul, I'm worried now. Let's call Boomer and see if Timmy's over there. Uncle Petrie...
I'll take the car and go the back way down to the creek.
Never mind, Jenny. Thanks.
Oh, Timmy, I'm so glad you're here. We have something to tell you about Mustard. You were right, darling.
I apologize, Lassie. To you too, son.
Me too. Limping me out of 60 cents worth of medicine. You can put that paw down, Mustard. You're just an old faker. If you were able to jump up to that shelf, you can just as easily jump down.
Well, I guess I'll have to warm up the leftovers again.
Let those leftovers be leftover. This calls for a celebration. Let's go out to eat.
Oh, Paul, it's so expensive.
Well, that's how we'll pay for the lessons that Timmy and Lassie taught us.
Well, I've been educated too. I'll pay half, Paul.
Come on, Mom, let's go.
Well, all right.
Lassie's going too, isn't she?
Well, sure, she's a guest of honor. She's gonna get a big, meaty bone. Uncle Petrie, you help me get those dishes and put them in the icebox. We're going out to dinner. Look, over there. It's Mustard.
Mustard. And I was beginning to feel sorry about leaving him alone while we go off for dinner.
Nobody need ever feel sorry for that cat.
And it all goes to prove that animals aren't much different than humans. Some of them like Mustard take, while others like Lassie give.
What do you say, girl? I'll put it away for you, Dad.
Oh, better let me do it, son. This saw is razor sharp. I wouldn't want you to cut yourself.
I'll help you, Uncle Petrie.
Oh, thanks, Timmy, but I got all the sand I need for now.
I'll push it for you.
Watch out, boy. This is a whole lot too heavy for you.
May I help you add up some of those figures, Mom?
Oh, just a second, darling, please. Timmy, dear, something troubling you today?
No.
Oh, come on, what is it? You can tell me about it.
How long does it take to grow up?
Not long. You be patient, dear.
Everybody's working around here except me.
That's the way it should be. And when you grow up and have children, you'll work so that they can have fun and play.
I'd have a lot more fun doing something for real. I'll get it. Hello? Mrs. Woodruff wants to know if I can put you on the phone.
Morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm sorry to bother you, Ruth, but I'm going to bake an angel food cake this afternoon. You know my special super duper with the meringue all over it? My in-laws are coming for dinner, and I'm practically out of eggs.
Well, I'd be glad to let you have as many as you need. Oh, it's no bother. Oh, I think I have someone to bring them over. It's no trouble at all. All right. Bye-bye. Well, looks like I have a job for you after all.
Swell, Lassie and I are raring to go.
Well, don't rear too hard. You're going to be delivering eggs.
Mom, when I grow up, do you think I should be a sheriff?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Boomer says he's going to be one, and he said I should be one too.
Well, you just be whatever you want to be. Don't let anybody stop you. All right, Mr. Eggman, you're on your way.
Okay, I'll be an Eggman. And in my spare time, an airplane pilot.
All right, you do that. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mom. Come on, Lassie, we've got work to do. It's all right, Lassie. I'll be careful. Okay, Timmy, I got you covered. Reach! I can't right now, Boomer. I'm busy delivering eggs. You better give up, Timmy. I got you surrounded. I can't be surrounded now. I told you I'm working. Hey! Got you with a hand grenade. Cut it out! Okay, you asked for it. Look what you made me do.
Me? How'd I know you were gonna fall down?
I told you I was working.
How many are broken?
Just 2.
What do you worry about? Your mother will give you 2 more eggs.
I don't want to ask her.
You mean she'll make you pay for them out of your allowance?
No. It's just that I told her I know how to take care of eggs.
Well, then get a real sad look on your face and ask her for another chance.
Nah, I'm going to handle this thing without help from grown-ups.
How?
I don't know.
I've got an idea. What about the old Simpson barn?
What about it?
Maybe we can find a couple of eggs in there.
No. The Simpsons keep their chickens in the new chicken house. I know. My dad helped them build it.
But every once in a while, the chickens wander back into the old barn.
Who says?
Bill, he found a couple of eggs in there just last week.
Those are Mrs. Simpson's eggs, aren't they?
She told Bill he could keep any eggs he found in there.
She did?
Cross my heart, jump in the lake, and hope to die.
Well, let's go.
Boy, it's spooky in there. I don't see any chickens.
Are you sure Mrs. Simpson said you could take eggs from here? If there are any, I mean.
Sure. She told Bill she was scared to come in here.
What's she scared of?
It's only a piece of tar paper.
I know it. It's all right, girl. It's just a piece of old wood.
Hey, here's a nest.
I told you so. There, you see? 3 of them. They're kind of small, though. And look how round they are. What's the difference? They're eggs. Hey, hornets, let's get out of here. Gee, how are we gonna get down? It's too far to jump. Look out, there's another hornet. Lassie, go get help. Go get help, now!
Good morning, Lassie. Whew. Hey, is it hot enough for you? Go on now, Lassie. You're getting in the way. Go on. Go on. Go on now, girl. I haven't got time to play. Hey, come back here. Lassie, come back here. Confound it. Got yourselves in a pretty mess, didn't you? Now just relax. I'll get you down. Oh, you're a good girl, Lass. You know, there for a minute, I thought you might have turned into a pest. All right, man, I'll get you down here. Come on down now. Now be careful. This ladder's liable to give up the ghost any second. Come on. I don't know what you're doing up here in the first place. That's it. Come on now. Come on, before they get you. All right, now look, you two. I know places like this are fun, but they're also loaded with booby traps.
What are booby traps?
Well, things you don't expect, things that can hurt you. So from now on, you stay out of here, okay? Now let's get along home. Come on. Let's go.
Come in.
Thanks, Mrs. Woodruff.
Ah, thank you, Timmy. Just leave them there on the porch for me like a good boy. Hello, Boomer.
Hi.
Hi, Lassie.
We're not too late.
Oh, I'm the one who's late. 8 people coming for dinner, and I haven't cleaned the silver, vacuumed the parlor, or set the table.
Well, if you need help, Timmy and I are doing odd jobs these days.
Oh, you are?
Yes. We can help you vacuum the parlor.
Thanks. I'm afraid you'd leave more dirt than you'd clean up. Just help yourself to the cookies and run along.
Oh, boy, thanks. Are you sure you don't have any jobs for us, Mrs. Woodruff?
You really feel ambitious, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, my vegetable garden needs weeding, the back fence needs painting, and there's a lot of old junk to be cleared out of the cellar. Take your pick.
Weed the garden.
I presume you know the difference between weeds and vegetables.
What does presume mean?
It means don't pull out my vegetables. You'll find a box in the barn for the weeds.
Yes, ma'am. That's a girl pull. Uh-oh. You better just lie down.
How much longer we gotta do this, Timmy?
Until the job's done.
Why'd we have to do this anyway?
It's a part of growing up.
My mother says I'll never grow up.
My mom says nothing is hopeless.
Yes?
It's us again.
Come on in.
We're all finished.
How many carrots did you pull out?
4.
3.
Oh, don't get them on my tablecloth. I'm having company tonight.
Maybe you could serve them carrots.
Well, if they don't eat them, I will. You just put them over there in the sink. All right, come on over here and get paid. Oh, dear. There's only one cookie left. Not with those dirty hands. Open up. All right. Here's a nickel for each of you.
Thanks. Thanks. See, it pays to grow up.
We ought to try it every day.
Yeah. Thanks, Mrs. Woodruff.
Goodbye.
Bye, boys.
A nickel. We can each buy 5 pieces of bubble gum.
Yeah. Let's see if my mom's going to town.
Good idea.
I guess she's already gone.
Well, maybe my mom will take us. Let's go and see. Come on. What's the matter?
I was thinking, do you suppose that hen in the old barn will miss her eggs?
No, hens are used to having their eggs taken.
What if she's a setting hen? Maybe she wanted to hatch those eggs.
Then she'll lay some more eggs. Come on.
You can go.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to put these eggs in the nest in the old barn. I'll trade for the ones I took.
But those are your mother's eggs, aren't they?
Sure.
I thought you said you didn't want any help from grown-ups.
I'm paying for these eggs with my own money.
Well, don't expect me to give you any of my bubble gum.
I won't. Come on, Lassie.
Yes, Sarah. Oh, you're joking.
No, I'm not. And they're the cutest little things you've ever seen. If you don't believe me, come over and see for yourself.
Well, I guess I better. All right. Bye-bye.
That's the funniest chick I've ever seen. And look at the beak on it. We better feed it something. What do you think it eats? Bugs, I suppose. We ought to be able to find some up here. The dogs! Shoo, shoo, go away! Gee, look at it. I am. Let's get out of here. Look out! Shoo, shoo, go away! Get out of here! Go, Lassie. Go for help. Go for help.
I'll be darned.
What beats me is how owl's eggs got into that basket.
Well, the only owl I know of around here is in the old Simpson barn. That doesn't explain... Hey, that's what those kids were doing in there. Something must have scared the mother owl off the nest.
Yeah, you wouldn't get an owl out in the daylight otherwise. That sounds like Lassie.
I'll bet those kids went back in that barn again.
Oh, I hope they didn't tangle with that owl.
No, boys, get back. All right, boys, come on now, come down quickly. Hurry up. That's the boy.
Is everyone all right?
Yes, I think so, thanks to Lassie.
That sure is a big owl.
Come on, Lassie. Come on down now. There's a girl. Come on, you can make it.
Oh, thank goodness everyone's safe.
Look, 2 more of them.
I almost baked them into my angel food cake.
Come on down, girl. Come on. Come on, Lassie. Come on down, girl.
No, Lassie. I'll take the baby owls back up into the nest.
Oh, no. You're not going to go up there again.
I'll take them back.
Here. No. Thanks.
That's enough, girl. Let's go. Go on, girl, jump. We better get out of here. Let's go.
Supper will be ready in about an hour, Timmy.
Okay.
Hi, son. Hi, Timmy.
Got any work for me now?
Sure do. You can put these wrenches back in the toolbox.
Suffering catfish. How'd you get so dirty?
Delivering eggs. Isn't that so, Lassie?